Hey everyone, good afternoon. Captain's Log, March 26th, 2018. I think it's the 26th. Well, anyway, it's Monday. Driving over to pick up my mom from work. Her car's down. So I figured, we'd go over some fun topics and some that are not so fun. As you can see, I have achieved my my true form again. It's been unlocked. I figured, hey, I lost all this weight. I figured, time for a fresh new look. Debut it since I feel like since my jawline's a little bit more square. Well, maybe not square, but diamond or whatever you would, Yeah, sorry, there are these, real assholes on the road that just stood in the middle, and they took up, not only did they stand in the middle, but the person following them, or the person that they were following, was sitting in the lane next to it, so I couldn't even go around them. This is something they don't push enough in driving school. Part of driving is actually knowing where you want to go, because indecision is actually the most dangerous thing on the road. I mean, I'm not kidding. Like, if you're not making deliberate decisions, then you could fucking die. You could kill other people. I mean, hopefully you'll die for your indecision and not anybody else. And it could be really bad. And you just you hit somebody, but you survive and they die. You have to fucking live with that guilt, unless you're some sort of sociopath, I guess. I got some schmutz on my nose. I can't see it. Whatever. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Let me know. But yeah, anyway, I'm sad that Dragon Ball's finished. Although there are a lot of party poopers out there, who say the show sucks. I mean, nigga, the show, I have eyes. I don't need you to tell me that the show sucked. I objectively enjoyed the show. I objectively enjoyed the show. I thought the show was funny. It wasn't a super complex, show. That's Dragon Ball. That's always been Dragon Ball, though. You're not gonna get. It wasn't super great storytelling, ever. Except for Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball was a very good, near flawless story. That's why nobody really talks about Dragon Ball that much. You want a story to be flawed. That way, you're always thinking, maybe if Goku did this way, things would have been better. No, if in a good story, in a good flawed story, not gonna say poorly written, but with a lot of plot holes and such, you can say, oh, well, the reason that so and so does this is because of that, and that's or then you have another faction of people saying, oh no, it's because of this, and that's fun. That's so much fun, and you build stories, and it's like, okay, I have all these characters, and there were so many of them that were left in the dust by Toriyama, because Toriyama just loves creating characters and just forgetting about them. Set, forget. Just running in the background. He's like, I guess he's sort of like a Windows computer. He installs a software, but then is running it at the startup, so it starts to get slow. That's a really bad joke. Maybe a good, analogy. Like, one of the things I like to, that's all. I mean, not all that I think of. I'm constantly world building for different stories, or I'm thinking on concepts that I just learned. I like to think about Dragon Ball and how to expand it, or a different universe. Like, for example, what if Goku and Bulma? That's the age-old. What if Goku and Bulma got together and not Bulma and Yamcha, or Bulma and Vegeta, or what if there was a timeline where Mr. Satan was the hero, or what if or some what's it called? Or what if there's a timeline where Tenshinhan sort of not, instead of becoming, a hero after the Tenshinhan arc, he becomes like an anti-villain. He does bad things in order to for the greater good. So yeah, these are things that you from a bad show you can think of, are more, you can more think of more. I'm not saying it correctly. Unscripted. And raw, how some of you young parents like to do, raw. Anyway, that's an asshole thing to say. Luckily, I have no personality. I'm a shell of a person. I have nothing to offer women, so that's not a problem for me. I don't have any rugrats running around. Hopefully, if there is a God, there will be my offspring will not be a plague on this world. But imagine if I did have children. Imagine. Anyway, let me remove that ugly image from your head. Let's wipe that from the board. I guess I don't want this video to be too long. So let me, it's sort of customary that every time I shave my head, I do the Walter White, the one who knocks speech. So I'm going to do that here. I'm about to illegally take off my glasses to do it, because the original had no glasses on. Who is it do you think you're talking to right now? Wait, oh shit, fuck, I fucked it up, sorry. Who are you talking to right now? Who is it that you think you see? Do you know what would happen if I stopped going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up. Wait, I keep messing it up. It's been so long. Let me start over again. Who are you talking to right now? Who is it that you think you see? Do you know how much I make in a year? Believe me, a business the size that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up, disappears, ceases to exist without me. You don't seem to know who you're dealing with, so let me clue you in. I'm not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.